war started. Like, what are you speaking about?
Wow.
Anyway, like, I was with the 4-year-old, and it was really scared moment, because for me was only one thing: I have to avoid him to be a part of that kind of terror which was happening there. So we woke up, it was explosions around it. It was later on, like, there was really mess going on.
Wherever you guys are watching this show, I would truly appreciate it if you follow or subscribe. It helps a lot with the algorithm. It helps us get bigger and better guests, and it helps us grow the team. Truly means a lot. Thank you guys for supporting, and here's the episode. All right, guys, we got Anatoly here, 2 Comma Club award winner, founder of GSM Growth, and co-founder of Ecom Scout. Thanks for coming on, man.
Thanks, Sean, for having me here. I'm really looking forward to share some value.
Absolutely, man. You grew up in Ukraine, right?
Yeah, I'm basically from Ukraine. I used to live there till 2013. Then I moved to Dubai, to UAE. And after that, came back to Ukraine. I wasn't planning to move until war started. So Right now, I'm staying in Portugal, traveling quite a bit to US, like 5-6 times a year for a couple of weeks, couple of months. I'm in the US.
So when you heard the war was starting in Ukraine, walk me through what happened from there.
That's not the most funniest thing from my personal life, but the thing is that I started really making great results with e-commerce and live in Kyiv, building my dreaming life, and like we were like buying apartments there, all the stuff, and suddenly, just like 24th of February 2022, my wife was in Spain, that time in Barcelona for some like a girls event, and I woke up because of several calls were there. And my father, my sister-in-law, several people were trying to reach me out, and actually, like, I just pick up the phone at 5 a.m. and they're like, war started. I'm like, what are you speaking about?
Wow.
Anyway, like, I was with the 4-year-old, and it was really scared moment, because for me was only one thing: I have to avoid him to be a part of that kind of terror which was happening there. So we woke up, it was explosions around it. It was later on, like, there was really mess going on. So like we went out of Kyiv by end of this same day, and me and our friends, we were trying to cross the border, because for me, number one goal is to bring him outside of it. And the main thing, like, the borders were closed, we were not able to pass through. And when I have seen explosions 10 kilometers from us on the border side, I said, no, I won't allow my kid go back that side, that way. And it was only the road through military city, where the explosions were happening. And I done whatever it takes. I didn't pay anyone, like was all legal. I just like crossed the border with my baby after 3 days staying there. And like my life started completely from scratch. Like we have previous life in Ukraine, and we like start rebuilding it. But in the same time, I was like managing my agency, GSM Growth, and 44 team members will rely on me in terms of like working space. You know, there is 40% of them are Ukrainians, so almost half of the team are Ukrainians, and like I knew that I have to do whatever it takes, not just like handle my emotional part, my personal life, but I have to as well secure the spots for my guys who are in Ukraine. And actually, during the war, it was our biggest months in terms of performance, in terms of revenues, because like guys said to me, I said, guys, like, take care of your family, make sure that you are safe, make sure that you like protect them, because all of them were still in Ukraine. And they like said, better I'll stay in basement with the laptop and focus on work, then we'll be seeing what's going on around here. I like, well, okay. And this is like, was just full of focus on how to deliver results, how to make sure that guys are protected, how to make sure that everyone alive. And the first 6 months after the war, it was quite challenging, but full of life experience moments, which has helped us to become stronger as a team, to become me stronger as a leader. And as well, first time in my life, I got depression. So like I find out the way how to handle it. So guys, sport is must. I mean, when I just say to myself, it and start doing sport. Start like just like focusing a lot on the business, on the education again, since I was doing that for a while. But that time I didn't think about anything except war and family and all that stuff. So after figuring out how to handle depression, it was July 2022. Things start rolling even better, and we fire some people who actually were done nothing, how we find out later on. And our team became stronger, and results like were doubled in a year.
Damn. And this is the agency?
Yeah, I'm speaking about the agency.
It's a marketing agency?
Yeah, we are an advertising agency focusing on Shopify store owners, where we manage in TikTok, Facebook, Google, email, SMS marketing. So basically building advertising ecosystem for the Shopify brands.
And was dropshipping big in Ukraine?
There is quite, but there is cash on delivery system. Okay. So I never dive into it. Like it's too problematic audience, I would say. A lot of refunds on the cash on delivery on our market. And plus, like it's like 40 millions or 360 millions only US, or worldwide it's like a billions of people. Obviously, like I choose United States market from the beginning, and that was definitely the right decision.
Right. So where did you go after Ukraine? Where did you move to the second time?
Yeah, so we went, first of all, main goal was when I was on staying next to the border, I was speaking to all the guys, my relatives, like father-in-law, my father, my sister-in-law, husband, and all of them was saying to me, take care of our ladies. Make sure that you cross the border and take care of the kids and ladies. So like first 4 months, I was full of girls and kids around me, and I was like in Germany for a couple of days. My mom, my sister, and her kids stayed there. We went to Switzerland for a couple of months. We stayed there, making sure the sister-in-law, mother-in-law, everyone would stay, find out the place, and like we were just making sure that we are helping them financially, to that everyone are like starting their own new life. And then after Switzerland, after 4 months, I said, when everything was handled, I said to my wife, now it's time to build our life from scratch. And we start traveling through whole Europe because we were not planning to move to US. And we decided to stay in Europe, and we were traveling France, Spain, Germany again, like through Switzerland. Nothing was really attractive, and then we find out for ourselves Portugal. And Portugal is really beautiful for nature place and amazing people, like great Ukrainian community. We find out the city name is Cascais, really quiet and amazing, like paradise villa, I would say, a village, I would say. And we are staying there, our kid going to international school there, and like have quite fun. Yeah.
Nice. Do they speak Portuguese there or Spanish?
They speak in Portuguese, but like all the people in the country speak in English. So yeah, we will not need to learn the language.
Nice. But now you might be moving here, right?
Everything is forced me here because I have real estate business now, except digital agency. Plus, I have software business related to e-commerce for that attribution, and like a lot of business partners, friends who are here. And I'm like now in Miami for 3 months, and I got recently newborn here in US, and
nice. Got that citizenship, baby.
Yeah, and basically like during these 3 months I done much more than like in 1 year in terms of networking, in terms of like connections. First of all, I have already quite a bit of connections, but when you meet people again and again for several years, and now you're living next to them, definitely like things go moving much faster, and it's just even funner. I would say not even about business, it's just fun.
Yeah, Miami's a lot of fun and a lot of business.
Yeah, I'm a parent, like I'm not looking for nightclubs or something like that, but it's a fun in terms of like, I would say it's inspiring you. Right. Like all that surrounding, it just shows you what's possible. And I'm from small town in Ukraine, like grow up in quite poor neighborhood, and like seeing that I'm in US in like nice ocean area, building, looking from my gym into the beach, and like having fun with my kid and showing him what's possible. I'm just like have smile on my face. Like life unpredictable. Like we can be in whatever we want to be. Just like we have to take action.
Yeah. Did you have a hungry drive for money growing up? Are you interested in coming on the Digital Social Hour podcast as a guest? Well, click the application link below in the description of this video. We are always looking for cool stories, cool entrepreneurs to talk to about business and life. Click the application link below, and here's the episode, guys.
Yeah, all the time. Like my childhood was, I started working since 13-year-old.
Wow.
So I was 13. My first job was I was cleaning graphite stones in some mining in our city, and it was like quite horrible for the kid. But I mean, I just was excited. I mean,
Yeah.
first job, and I earned so less that I wasn't able to pay even for bus. You know?
Wow.
But the thing is that from that moment I started working on hard labor works like construction site and different similar jobs, but I was always hustling, and I didn't understand what hustle mean. I was thinking it's just survival mode. I called that all the time. I'm surviving. Like I need to help my mom because my mom got divorced with my father. We had a business before. When they got divorced, everything went ups and down. And this is where like kind of challenging started. And I was always on the goal to help my mom, to make sure that I can pay for myself when I'm going with the girlfriend and so on, and never ever was able to travel, never ever was out of my city. So like it was quite really average low income life,
Right.
but I was always pushing forward to find out how I can make more, and I didn't know that actually not physical work can make you wealth.
Right.
Who can build you wealth, like or only by the brain, by the skills. You can really study the skills, study wealthy people, and find out how to make money. Because I was thinking that like all the money in the world are earnable just by physical work, which is it's actually a low income work, and it was just average understanding.
Yeah, you're trading your time for money with physical work. You can never
Exactly.
scale to making millions a year.
Exactly. And now when you understand how everything is working, it's just puzzles which you need just to put together, and like everything just like growing horizontally.
Right. Did you have a lot of fear and doubt when you were starting entrepreneurship?
Oh yeah. I start like the thing is why I started, and I thanks to God for this moment, because otherwise I most probably would never open for myself what is entrepreneurship means, and especially e-commerce. So basically 24th of February 2017 my wife came in our master room, so we were not able to rent even apartment for ourselves. We were living in the master room with another Filipino couple in the same apartment, and like she came in the room and started crying. It
Wow.
was in UAE, in Dubai. This is when in 2013 I left Ukraine and went to UAE as a food runner. I was cleaning dirty plates from the tables and bring to washing area, and I, after that got married, bring my wife there, and my wife had amazing life in Ukraine, quite high income salary. She's a pharmaceutical lady. She was working in like Finland company, had great life, but because she became in love with me, she decided to leave everything and go with me to UAE. And so everything, like when she came to our room, I was always trying to start something extra and always losing money on it. I was trying to get better job and canceling the contracts before termination of the contract was was there, and every single time I was paying fines, and those fines always taken out from our pocket, everything what we saved. And basically all the time I was like kind of feel broke, but motivated to move forward. And like again, looking on physical works there, on some kind of extra stuff. But when my wife came in the room and said, "Babe, I'm pregnant," I look on her eyes and she started crying. And she was crying not because she's happy, because she is terrified what's going to happen next. If she lose the job, we won't be able to pay for the room. We won't be able to handle the births and so on. And that moment I went to pharmacy to buy another test, just to double check if it's everything correct. And yeah, because she was like scared. I said, let's check just in case. And I was like, I remember I was walking on the parking spot outside in Dubai, plus 35 degrees. And like I'm just staying on the sun next to the pharmacy entrance and just squeezing my arms and saying to myself, I won't allow my baby come in the same financial position as I grew up and as I am right now. And from that moment, the fun began. So basically it was February. In June, I sent my wife back to Ukraine because when she lost the job, we were not able to like handle the birth in Dubai. So I brought her back to Ukraine and start reading more books about the business, start opening my eyes about everything, and find out the book starting from zero, Fred Lam. It was a lead magnet book, nothing special. But the thing is, I find out what is Facebook ads means. And that was insane knowledge for me. It was a aha moment because I never knew what I want to do in my life. And that moment I said, I want to do that until the end of my life. It's freaking insane.
The good old days.
Yeah. And 29th of September 2017, the same year, I opened my first Shopify store. And this is where I lost everything what I was making. I was doing 5 jobs, like waiter, gas company, salesperson. I got the job there, like when my wife left, waiter in nightclubs, waiter in restaurants, supervising private villa events, like different part-times, even for photo video shooting for Dubai commercials, Bollywood movies, and start making quite by all these kind of physical jobs. I start making quite good income, especially my wife is not there, so I can save. But instead of saving, I just start throwing everything into e-commerce. And obviously, I done all the dumb mistakes which people are doing at the beginning without mentor. It's just like throwing money into the ads and nothing is working, and everything simply because I didn't know what I'm doing. And by November, invested in crypto, in the mining, and the company shut down in January. I lost money.
Damn.
Yeah, it was it was quite tough times because I was working on 5 jobs, was sleeping maybe 5 hours a day, 4 hours maximum, 5 to 4 hours maximum, and I was coming back always 1, 2 a.m., and destroyed. And my neighbors, I was living that time in the 2-bedroom apartments with 7 other guys.
Jeez.
And I was just renting the bed space there, and they were like, hey, crazy, what are you doing? I was sleeping while driving a couple of times, almost crashed.
Damn.
My face was yellow, eyes black. My wife saying you're in some kind of secta, stop doing whatever you're doing. She didn't understand what e-commerce means. I said, I don't care. Until I figure out, I won't stop. And she said, I will divorce you if you won't stop it. You have newborn, you have to come back to us. I said, I don't care. I lost all the money which I saved on the e-commerce, on the crypto, everywhere. And then I understand one simple thing. I have to find mentor. I didn't know that mentor exists in the world. I mean, my mentality was that what kind of mentors? In Ukraine, in Russia, in all those countries, if you have some wealth, they usually put it here and just close it and I won't tell you how I make it because you'll steal it.
Right.
And after that I started learning the American mentality with e-commerce, that people are sharing. Yeah, you need to pay the price, but people sharing how they made it.
Right.
And basically when I find out the mentor, I invest $47 a month, which is for me, it was huge money at that moment. I have to take a risk. It's stupid, but Mark Hager. It's not big name, but he is the one of the most grateful, one of the people who I'm grateful in life to have.
Wow.
And he was having the live calls where he going to your ad account as you giving him permissions, and on the live calls, in the group calls in Facebook, he just going through the ad account and saying to you what's wrong, what's right, and what you have to do next. In the first 15 days, I made $8,000.
Damn.
I this thing is real.
Yeah.
I just take the screenshot, send to my wife, look, it's real. I was telling you. She said, what is that? I said, it's 5,700. I just made a bit more than 1 week. She said, how much you'll bring home? I come on, it's a business. I have to reinvest. I have to put more and then it will be blah, blah. She said, stop it. Stop it. I will go divorce on you if you won't stop. I I just dropped the phone. I know that from this moment I definitely won't quit because it's possible.
You got a little taste.
I know that it's possible now. And in 2 weeks I lost everything what I made. Algorithms updates. I had a winning product, a funny t-shirt with the pocket where a nice kitty inside. When you remove the pocket, the kitty showing a middle finger. So funny. It was quite funny stuff, and my audience, 45 plus ladies, teachers in United States, were really in love with that stuff. It was super engaged ad and so on. Facebook made the updates. How they love to do
classic,
yeah. And now no more middle fingers in the in the ads, and it was actually the thing which was attractive.
Yeah.
And basically, Yeah, until summer I was trying to figure out different products, different store. I was making here and there, losing here and there, nothing specific. Like by summer I start making maybe 1,000 a month in profit, and August I came back to Ukraine already managing some like gym, lead gen, some restaurant, beauty salon, and I said, okay, now I can pay for living in Ukraine by managing lead gen plus having my couple of thousand in e-commerce. And October, I start partnering with one of my good friends from Mastermind, and we made our first $50,000 in a month with zero profit almost.
Sounds like e-commerce.
Exactly. But November 150 with like quite good profitability. November 150 plus. March next year 2019 like 250 in a couple of weeks. Then we got our account shut down. But like full of fun, full of difficulties in standard difficulties in e-commerce. But from that moment, like numbers are 6-7 figures went up. Different problems, different fun. Life completely was switched completely. My son, in his 4 years, when he was 4, we went first time to United States.
Nice.
Like, I was 3-year-old. And I was almost crying because it was my dream, you know, like Jay-Z for the song about New York.
Classic.
And I'm just like in the plane. We are landing to New York. I'm looking in the window, listening this music, and then I understand my son is 4, and I'm 30, and 30-year-old. Like I couldn't before even dream that I would see all those funds. And we came not like, you know, people who are poor and need like find any job or whatever. We came helicopter like in the Manhattan, like all the like a lot of cool funds. And I look on my son and start understanding that I have to educate him. I have to explain to him like what it means like to be here. And I start sharing with him that like I couldn't even dream about. And you are 4-year-old. And now my goal, like then forward we're going, he's growing up, he likes seeing all those Lamborghinis, all those BMWs around friends and all that stuff, you know, that he's thinking that it's normal. I mean, it's great that it's normal, but it's not like coming by itself. So basically, like now it's one of my like as a man big goal to educate him, to like teach him, to share with him more about my background, that everything wasn't as it is. That he need to understand how to win, he need to understand how to deal with fear, how to deal with the failure. And that's a big thing, which is like right now I'm working on, because I see he's growing up now. He's 6.5, and he already have kind of behavior which I need to cut, and making sure that he would be not spoiled. He will understand the matter of the things and how to build businesses instead of like thinking that money are coming just by itself.
He'll never know what it was like growing up broke like you did. You went through it. Your parents probably went through it too.
Yeah, like my father was an entrepreneur, you know, and he was unsuccessful entrepreneur. He lost the leg. He became diabetic.
Wow.
He like has heart attacks 3 times already. So he has like a lot of health issues. And when I was looking on him, I was thinking that being an entrepreneur is a curse. Like nothing could be worse than being an entrepreneur. So until I figured out what is that in UAE in 2017, I really, before that, I was thinking that it's the worst thing ever which could be, because my father was example. He's amazing dude. He's amazing man. He's great example for me as being a great father and so on, but not as a great entrepreneur, as a great business owner. And everyone were going through their own, and I was able to handle it. And now the main point, I have to educate the kids to be better. Yeah,
you have an all-in mentality. There was no plan B for you.
No, that's the thing. Like why it's worked for me, because it was only plan A. I have a newborn and I have to handle it whatever it takes. My why was my son, and like I was just push forward, and I was ignoring all the fails. I mean, if you have plan B, you will most probably quit.
Wow, that's a statement right there. A lot of people try to have exit strategies, but I think going all in is important.
At least at the beginning, for sure. Like when you have all the struggles at the beginning, if you look around or if your goal will be only financial, then you're gonna quit, because like financial goal is not the strong goal, because you can go on the job, you find out the job and make money with no stress. But if you have like your big why, the better life for your son, and the position where you're right now, you know that it can't provide it. So then you're going to be doing whatever it takes.
Absolutely. Are you still seeing success with Facebook ads in 2024?
I would say like 2023, 2024, it's success came back to Facebook. I mean, it was always there, but like 2021 to 2023, it was quite disaster.
Right.
It was quite mess. And TikTok it started showing up, and we got a lot of success on TikTok. But right now we see that Facebook better than ever in terms of performance, still struggles in terms of like rejections, attribution, and so on. That's why we find out the Ecom Scout.io. It's our software which we decide to develop exactly to cover the attribution problem, because all the similar softwares which is like our competitors, like the bigger one, Triple Whale, Northbeam, and some others, Hyros, yes, they're quite expensive. And it was always annoying several people who I was talking before. Plus, we are having agency, our clients always complaining that they're expensive. And we decided, why won't we do the software which is going to be quite cheap and for us, only for us? And we created it, and it made such a great impact from our media buying team. And they give us such a cool feedback that it's working really well. We decided to open that for the crowd and made just flat $99 monthly fee, nothing else.
That's way cheaper than others.
It's much way. So because we know that it's easy to create, we create it, we handle it. We were testing that almost for a year, and we understand that it's working. Now we just like it's completely AI operated platform. So now we just integrated a lot of more features to it for media buyers, to make sure that media buyer has, like, you know, what's the thing about the media buying as an agency, I can say media buyers are struggling because of the no weekends, no normal routine for them. Because if we are scaling like 20K a day, 30K a day, you always has to look on the account. You have to control that, like if there is not overspend, because overspend on such kind of levels, there's always painful. I mean, if you like not cut something on time or not slow down the budget, like something will suck all the profitability. And we could have problems with the clients after that. We can like it can get problems to us, and like it's all media buyer always has to be next to the laptop. Right. And obviously after 4 years agency exists, we understand that handling this problem has to be in better, we need to find out the better solution for that. So and now in Ecom Scout we're creating the app, which is like they won't be needed even the laptop that much, like where they're going to be able to control the ads from the app. They will be able to control the vertical scaling, horizontal scaling all through the app, and plus AI. One of the ideas, one of our like surrounding in e-commerce, one person said to us, and we're like, we're working on it right now. It's like making AI make a decision according to all the previous historical campaigns which were running through this platform, what's actually going to be working better, and just taking the step ahead and like duplicate or scaling vertically for particular campaign according to the metrics, according to KPI. This is what we're working on right now, and this is like one of the challenge, but we see according to developers' feedback that it's possible to make. We already made like after AI ad captures, like you just pressing on one button in 3 seconds, you have 3 different variations of better captures from your winning ad. Dang. And then you're going to be just split testing that. And usually we see the great, one of those 3 showing the great potential for the new winning ad. And like you can scale faster just like by pressing one single button on Ecom Scout.
Wow. That is powerful. Being able to split test using AI because there's no human emotion involved, so you can make logical decisions.
Yeah, basically we trained it AI bot there by the 100 years of the advertisers experience. Like we took the biggest marketers, the biggest like marketing studies, and place it in one spot to teach the AI the right approach.
That's cool.
And our like my partner in it, he's having the software business, so he knows how to train the AI. And basically when he done it, I was really shocked. Like we press a button, we seen the different ad copies, and we see the powerful angles which shows from nowhere. I mean, before we were spend like couple of days to do the research in Amazon, to do the research on YouTube and like internet forums before. Now it's like some groups, and now AI just doing everything for us, and like in matter of one click we just getting the powerful angles for the winning creative
Yep.
and just testing different captures, and plus have like separately trained media buyers to get perfect UGC scripts for our UGC creators, and like all of that combination really give us powerful approach on the advertising.
That's big. It used to take months to find winning products, winning creatives. Now you could find it with AI in minutes.
Yeah, like winning products, it's still like I would say challenging, because like one of the things in e-commerce, you should not marry on the product if it doesn't work. So before building your own brand, buying thousands of inventory, you have to find out the proof of concept. Yeah, if this product actually has attraction. So like after the split test and testings of the different angles, you will understand if it's a product which could really deliver you great results and scale and become a brand, or it just like looks awesome product but has no luck as for now. And but with AI, you can make this kind of judgment much faster. So first of all, with ChatGPT, and all the prompts which we have, we're finding out the perfect avatar for every single product in matter of minutes. Before it takes really hours and hours, especially if brand is coming to us, they filling up 5 to 10 pages of the onboarding form, and before we will need to go through several places to finding out and collect the information and get the summary and make the according to that copywriting task and so on. Now we have all that information provided, just going through a couple of resources, after that combining all under the prompts, and boom, a perfect avatar already analyzed, already angles exist, and it's giving us potential the best possibilities for the creatives, and then we see if this product is working actually or not, and what has to be adjusted.
Yeah.
And with the attribution platform Ecom Scout, we are seeing what's working, making just better in terms of adjusting the ad copies, and by looking the perfect tracking for cheap price, we're able to control the ads as well faster.
I love that. We'll link this in the video. Anything else you want to promote or close off with?
Yeah, basically, I believe Ecom Scout, I'm not promoting, I'm just sharing, because it's this platform which will promote by itself. Just try and you'll see. And from another side, if you are in e-commerce and you're looking to scale your brand and looking for building an advertising ecosystem, like with Facebook, you have only Facebook, but you want to be in TikTok, email, SMS marketing, Google, or you are in 2 platforms, you want to be in all of them. This is exactly what we are doing. Person is coming to us in the 60 to 90 days, we just implemented Google, TikTok, Facebook, email, SMS marketing, and building the strong ecosystem. Because if Facebook again will make some kind of trouble to your account, you have TikTok, you have Google, which is covering, and profitability still going on. If you have trouble with TikTok, you have Facebook, you have email SMS marketing, which is actually a money printing machine. All the profits in emails and SMS, people really don't understand that so many people coming to us and they have just basic flows or just no flows at all. So that's exactly we can help you out with. And gsmgrowthagency.com, you can just check us and make your decision by yourself.
Perfect. Thanks for coming on, man. That was fun.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys, as always. See you next time.